Hey, everybody. It's the Monty Rev show. We do the internet. We just do. Or do we do the internet? Do we just do? We do movies.
We do something.
We do something.
Happy Thanksgiving.
There you go.
This is going to be. We're going to do two things tonight. We're going to talk about some Thanksgiving movies, but we're also going to talk about a particular actor and his movies. And this particular one that we're going to do is Arnold Schwarzenegger himself.
Give me shots first.
Oh, yes, sir.
We got to start the show off with a shot every time.
Oh my God.
Whew.
I think it's just sitting in that fucking bottle.
Yeah.
And just all the moisture's coming out of it. It's just nothing but like
hotness.
Something. Yeah.
Do you have any plans for Friendsgiving or any Thanksgiving plans?
No, I bowed out of those things
a long time ago.
You know, when you're married a couple of times. So the last Thanksgiving thing I ever did was when I was with my second wife, and her mother and her aunt they lived together. So we would go over these like spinster Christmases and everything. It'd be her mother, and her aunt, and they would just talk shit about people all the time, and I would just kind of tune out. So there was this lazy boy recliner, and I had a couple of drinks. I'd smoked a couple of joints and everything, so I had laid back and just closed my eyes. I wasn't asleep. Well, the aunt thought I was asleep and just immediately just started talking shit about me right there, thinking I was asleep. And I'm just sitting there like, wow. So I just sat there pretending I was asleep, listened to her just fucking cunt along.
You had the glasses on everything, didn't you?
Well, holidays over there is so bad because they're all related to John Candy, so they all look like John Candy. Like when I found out my second wife was related to John Candy,
she is.
Yeah, and I looked at her and I couldn't unsee it. It ruined me like sexually with her for a long time because at this point she had cut her hair short, and then when all of a sudden they're talking about how they wish John was around and blah blah blah. I'm like, who's John? Who's John? And then when I realized they were talking about John Candy, and I looked at my wife, I looked at her mother, the aunt, and they all looked like him. And it was rough because they were all heavy set. And I'm just looking, I'm in the room with all these John Candies, and I was like, holy fucking shit. And I couldn't unsee it, dude, for like 6 months.
Oh. That's the best shit ever. I can't say that I'm officially related to anybody, but I had a family reunion in California one time that Keisha Knight Pullman, you know who that is? Mm-hmm. Rudy from the Huxtables, the Cosby Show. Mm-hmm. She was there, so I'm like, am I related to you? I didn't talk to her, but we don't know. So beyond that, I couldn't tell you anything else. I'm the only superstar in my family. Oh my God! So yeah, I'm doing a Friendsgiving at Tammy's house this weekend. It's where I do my podcast on Thursdays in the She Shed. Okay. So that would be fun. A lot of food.
The best and worst Thanksgiving I ever had, I was a kid. I think it was like 1984, maybe 3 or something like that. And all the step family were over and everything. I had just gotten my food, just loaded up on the plate, went to go sit down in front of the TV. And my step grandmother at the time got choked. And so my mom she was a nurse, come up behind her, did the highlight remover, but she spit whatever she was, just going and grazing on the buffet. And so it spit all over the food and everything. And I'm looking at that and I'm like, damn!
You couldn't have turned your head on nothing.
Oh my fucking God, man. I was so mad. So I turned the TV on, and as soon as I turned the TV on, the title screen for Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 came on. And this is Thanksgiving. And I'm like, oh my God! And then it turned from the worst Thanksgiving to the best Thanksgiving. A mountain of food, fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Oh, it was great.
That's awesome.
Thanksgiving. I don't know. Do you want to do Thanksgiving movies first? It's a small list. We could probably.
It's a small list.
You want to do Arnold movies first? Like really get into this?
Totally up to you.
Well, because there's some holiday movies on here, I'm sure. I mean, Arnold has done so, I'm sure. Wow. All right, so we are going into Arnold Schwarzenegger's movies by the decade, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We're going to pull the best movies from each decade, not all of his movies.
Yeah, just a couple
Um,
of good ones.
so for the 1970s, we're looking at Hercules in New York, 1970, and Stay Hungry, 1976.
I remember Hercules in New York. He had a small role in that. But I don't remember Stay Hungry. Do you remember Stay Hungry?
I don't, and really,
I do remember. Okay, I'm assuming this is from the 70s. What was that bodybuilding movie he was in?
that's what
Pumping
I'm.
Iron.
Okay, Pumping
Pumping
Iron,
Iron.
but that was a documentary,
It was
right?
a documentary, but I thought that would be on the list, but it's not on the list. Anyway,
Well, yeah.
that was
So
in the 70s.
like everything he was trying to capitalize, as far as him being like essentially a Herculoid dude. Um, I, I do remember seeing Hercules in New York. I don't really have an opinion about it other than
I just
what
remember.
he was like Lonnie Anderson or something like
I
that.
don't
I mean,
remember his name. I want to go back and watch clips of it
I mean
on
the
YouTube.
chick that he was what, like
I couldn't tell you anything.
yeah. So
I saw it maybe in the 70s, but beyond that, I couldn't tell you anything else.
for the 1980s we have man Conan the Barbarian.
Classic.
You know what's funny is that I was. This is before the internet, so you didn't really have any context of what a movie was until you really got to see it, right? And my first inkling of Conan the Barbarian was Mad Magazine, and they did a parody of Conan the Barbarian. I can't remember what it was called, but I wanted to see Conan the Barbarian so bad just based on the
The
Mad
Mad Max
Magazine
magazine.
parody. Yeah. And then when I finally saw it, it like lived up to it, man. Did you ever get into Mad Magazine?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I always okay, and this is my artistic side. I wanted to be the artist that draws these because
Yeah.
it was almost a caricature of that person, but it looked more like that person than just an over exaggerated view of that person.
I haven't seen it in quite some decades,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when I was a kid in the '80s, man, it was like that golden period of movies and everything. I mean, when something made it to Mad Magazine, and it was like, oh my fucking god, because you kind of got a glimpse of what it was. It was like YouTube before YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. It was Saturday Night Live before. Well, I don't know when it Saturday Night. Well, anyway, it was just they made fun of whatever was out and popular at that particular time.
But so Conan the Barbarian, man, like that really was you know who Frank Frazetta is, the artist that did all that like
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The,
kind
the
of
artwork of the comic books and stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So like when they made that movie, they were wanting that Conan the Barbarian to look like a Frazetta movie, brought to life and shit.
he
And
did a good job, dog.
yeah, man. I mean,
And I didn't know he had stunt doubles in that movie
oh yeah,
for mostly the horse riding scenes.
oh yeah, I can see that.
So yeah, I guess he didn't want to do a horse riding scene, so they got somebody else to do it.
With James Earl,
James Earl Jones
yeah,
and wait, which one was James Earl Jones in the first one or the second one?
the first,
The first one,
yeah, Conan the
the
Barbarian,
snake dude.
the Snake Dude.
But then what was the one with the mirrors? The gorilla in the mirrors.
That was the third one.
No, it was the second. I think it was
No, that was the one with the princess,
yeah,
right?
the
So is
princess.
that the second one or the third one?
I think it was the second one.
With Wilt Chamberlain?
Yes,
Okay.
Will Chamberlain and who was the other big guy? I'll forget.
Or was that the third one?
I had to be the
Okay.
second one.
We'll
'Cause I
probably
don't
come
remember
to
this.
it.
I really don't remember the third one. I remember seeing it, yeah, but I don't remember it that well.
I haven't seen it recently, so I don't know how well it holds up, but it definitely was one of my favorite, like, type of that type of movie. It was like Conan the Barbarian, Red Sonja, and Beastmaster. Which Beastmaster is a horrible movie. I've seen that fucking recently, man. Beastmaster is like the first 15, 20 minutes of like, this is the god awful most shit. Why did I love this movie? And then 25 minutes into, you're like, oh, this is why I love this movie. Yeah. So, all right. And then, of course, we have the Terminator.
Terminator.
Terminator
Classic.
gets brought up so much, on every show that I
And
do.
it still holds up to this day.
Still a cautionary tale. It is no longer science fiction.
Yeah.
Think about that now. It is no longer science fiction. It is now a cautionary tale.
Do you
Think
see?
about
Okay,
that.
there's a new viral video going out that the robot came out and fell on stage.
the
As soon-
Russian.
yeah, as soon as it came on stage, it fell over.
So there was
So
something
give it
to
that
think
5
about that.
years. Give it 5 years.
But that's they're already surpassed it. Like I can't believe that anybody put that video out because it was so bad, and it was obviously somebody controlling it,
Yeah.
and it was so clunky. And then when it finally fell over, the way it broke apart and segmented, to where that you have like the Elon Musk ones and the Chinese ones that are like doing kung fu and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what's going over with Russia, but that with the Russian robot reminded me of Trump with his parade. How it was just pathetic. You know, these takes squeaking by. All right. But yeah, Terminator, fantastic fucking movie. Still fucking holds up. Oh, Red Sonja. So we're going to Red Sonja. And again, now, was he Conan in this movie?
He was Conan. That
He
movie.
was Conan in this
Yeah,
movie.
Yeah.
All right.
He was. I wouldn't say he was the lead character, but he was more or less.
Well, I think
Side
he was there
character,
for
Red-
he was
yeah.
there for like support, literally.
Yeah.
But man, if you wanted to see two people bone, you wanted to see, right? Like if you were going to watch two people bone, it would be Bridget Nielsen and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just in that, like if you did a porn of Conan the Barbarian,
That's hilarious.
oh, it's fucking more than that, man. It's a dream.
Next is Commando. Commando 1985.
Okay, I had to read it just to remember which one it is. And this is the one with
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah.
Classic. I like this movie. It's a decent movie, but it's not great. But it's a classic Arnold movie.
I remember as a kid liking it. Wouldn't was Tom Arnold in it?
No. That's True Lies.
True Lies.
This is
Wasn't there a comic relief in there? Was there somebody else in Commando?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
I
this
watched
is
my
this is the
daughter.
one I can watch like once a year too. So I can watch it and everything in it is like this. Come on, all of it's impossible, but it's a good movie to watch. You're gonna kill a guy on an airplane, but he's gonna stay dead the whole time and nobody recognizes or nothing.
What's funny is
And then go ahead. Just everything in that movie is just wrong, but it's good to watch. How many kills is in that movie? And then he didn't get a bullet wound or stabbed or.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is like every time he goes to do the movie, he wants to know like how many people he gets to kill. And all the different ways he gets to kill people. And like for Terminator 2, they're like, well, you can't kill anybody. He's like, well, can I just kill some people? No, or you can't kill anybody. Not just one. I kill one people. So anyway, let's see, Raw Deal. I barely remember that. Is that where like it was a Russian?
Him and Jim Belushi.
Jim Belushi.
Not John, but Jim Belushi. I remember seeing it. Maybe 3 times, but that's about it on that movie.
I know I've seen it. I just don't remember it again. It was probably when it came out. Predator.
Predator classic.
I mean, really.
And the fact that they're keeping the lore going on about Predator and the different.
Did you finally see Badlands?
Yeah, I did see Badlands.
What'd you think about it?
I loved it.
Okay.
It was good. Now it was better than I thought it was going to be.
Sure.
But yeah, the fact they're keeping the lore going on and that I'm not saying they don't have bad movies, but they have some slightly better than others.
It's not a perfect franchise by any means, but they're fun.
They're fun.
And it's the movies that get kind of like the worst shit, like the ones that I really like. Like people always shit on Predators with Adrian Brody, and then
I still like that movie though.
I love that movie. Like to me, when it comes to like if I'm going to marathon Predator, I'll watch the first one and then Predators with Adrian Brody.
The only thing I don't like about that one is that why did Lawrence Fishburne die so quickly in that movie? Not that saying he has to be the franchise and carry it on, but he lived several seasons. Yeah. And now, next thing you know, they show up and now he dies.
Yeah.
So that's the only part I didn't like. Everything else, I loved it.
I like how they're kind of bringing everything around because now you're going back to.
Did you see Did you talk about the cartoon?
I did watch it. I watched it twice. I didn't actually enjoy it. This is the reason why I didn't like it is because they used what in the fuck?
That was you. I thought that was me.
They're using the Unreal Engine in order to animate it.
Yeah.
And so in doing that, it's all clunky. It doesn't look right.
I thought I'd rather it be a live action movie. It would have been great, but if they couldn't do it that way, I don't mind the animation. I don't mind as long as it's within the lure of everything else. So, Prey, that movie, Badlands, all of it, I think is pretty good.
That was Grandma. You
Oh.
must have sensed that we were doing a show.
Give a shout out to Grandma. Grandma,
Yeah.
I haven't talked to you in a long
Right.
time.
But exactly what you were saying, though, it's just like it's really come up and with it. I think that the guy that's behind the wheel of it now, I think that we're going to see good things come from him in the future of the franchise.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. But like I would like to see that whole thing of killers and killers or killer of killers play out where they but it's gonna have to be animated. There's no way that you're gonna
Yeah,
be
you
able to
can't do
bring.
it live action. Well, nobody in a live action would fit in a suit that big and that humongous.
I actually would kind of hope that it was going to go back to the like do a third Alien versus Predator where they have the Predator suit, that armor and everything,
Oh
the
yeah,
Predator
yeah,
killer.
yeah.
Like that would have been pretty rad. I think backward engineer that, make like an army of them. The Running Man. So
Uh,
I watched this one here recently, right before I watched
the new one.
the new one. Have you
Okay,
seen the new one?
I've seen the new one in the
Okay.
theaters.
In the theater?
Yep,
Okay. Did you feel like you wasted your money?
yep. No, okay. Well, I saw it for a free movie screening, so I didn't
Okay.
spend any money but popcorn.
Sure.
But I still feel like I wasted my money going out there. I
I
didn't like.
hated the fact that they were doing the whole angry guy thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that took me completely out of the whole thing. I'm
He's
just
a
like,
good actor. There's some good scenes in it, but it just wasn't what the original was. Okay, let's say for example the bad guys, the killers that was coming to get him, uh, they weren't the Sub Zeros and the Flame guy and whoever else. They weren't. They didn't have any
they didn't
personality.
have the theatric.
Yes, the
So they,
Jesse Ventura. So yeah,
yeah. Well, so the guy that's in there was pretty much the Jesse Venture of that, the McClone or whatever the
yeah.
fuck his name was and everything. When I first watched the movie, of course, I had my hesitations about it, but then it said, just right off the bat, directed by Edgar Wright, and I was like, oh,
But Edgar Wright did a good. Okay, you see Baby Driver?
I love Baby
Love
Driver.
Baby Driver.
Yeah,
Like where was this?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. Where
Yeah.
was this at? It
So,
was some action sequences, but it wasn't up to par to what
and it
he.
didn't even seem like
The
Edgar
whole
Wright.
third act, I did not like at all.
Yeah, Edgar Wright has this kind of like style to everything that he does, whether it's comedy or like even a Baby Driver had everything synced to the music and everything. There's like a style to his movies. So when I saw Edgar Wright, I let my guard down, and I wish I hadn't because like I'm just it really kind of gets into it. You can see where they're throwing nods to different things. So
Yeah,
like they had the nod to like Schwarzenegger on the one of
the
the
dollar
nominations.
bills.
Yeah, and I don't know,
So
man.
again,
The fact
okay,
that they let the runners loose in public and then people are like, you think of all this fucking like collateral damage from all these things blowing up and all these people dying and like this is sanctioned. Like a lot of it didn't make sense, but then like the end of it where he's just constantly running, he's just the running man, he's just going to be running for the rest of his life. And it's
the
just
Running Man realistically should be this if it was a true story. You'd go to an apartment and stay there for 30 days. Who know? Who's gonna tell you? Just hang out here, dude. We got you. We'll feed you. We'll get you some. As long as you take care of us, take care of
yeah.
your family. That's all you.
Well,
That's all you got
I
to do.
think that was the thing that they had his family. The reason why he couldn't do that because I mean they were all hiding out and everything, but the fact that he didn't even try to get the money or whatever. And I don't know. But the thing is like my overall take from this is that if you did the Running Man back when they did the original 1987, I think it was, yeah. So
Yeah.
like that was a dystopian future for that times, and that was something that people would look at as something bad that happened. And the fact that somebody can right there on the spot create a video of you doing something that you never did, right? That was
That's
dystopian
that's
future.
AI right now.
That was science fiction back then, but now it's just is.
It's just
That's just what is.
you can do it right now.
Right now. The president of the United States doesn't like something in here, so then he makes an AI video of him shitting on a crowd of people flying a plane with a crown on his fucking head. He made that shit in real fucking time. So like to make the Running Man now doesn't make sense because it's not a futuristic movie anymore.
So as soon as I watched the new Running Man, I went and watched Baby Driver the next day because I said, no, this is not true Edgar Wright. Uh, so I'm like, man, come on, he's much better than this. Because okay, I look at certain directors now that they're gonna have a flop every so often,
Exactly right.
but
But
you got to
this
look at
didn't.
the
But like with Edgar Wright, he has a signature to his movies,
yeah.
and you didn't see that in this movie.
Yeah, I didn't see it at all.
Yeah.
I think he man came in and directed the first half of it. Whoever took over the second half don't know what they were doing. I don't know. I
The
don't
only
know, but
the
I don't
only
like the way it ended at
the only
all.
part that seemed like an Edgar Wright film was when he met up with Michael Cera's character,
Yeah,
and the way that they were
even
escaping.
Scott Pilgrim was good.
That's what I'm talking about.
So there, you,
Yeah.
I mean, he had some good movies. This wasn't it.
Did Edgar Wright do Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah,
No shit.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And again, you know, we don't know why it wasn't as great as it should have been, but I didn't like. I wasn't impressed. It was just so.
It was not necessary.
I think I said this last time. It shouldn't been. It should not have been named the Running Man. Name it anything else. I'm all right. This is a good movie, decent movie. But the fact that you name it the Running Man, now we got to compare it to something else, and now we don't like it because this was better than
Because it doesn't hold up.
yeah. So anyway,
Now, I understand that they were trying to do it, I guess, towards the book, but also sending nods to everything else. But I just think it was unnecessary. Red Heat. This is the Russian one. Okay.
oh wait,
Right?
is it? Did I get it backwards? Because Red Heat or what was
Yeah. Soviet police officer,
Raw?
Chicago,
Yeah, Raw Deal was
with Jim Belushi.
Jim Belushi. Okay.
Yeah, I barely remember Raw Deal, but I don't know.
So okay, let's talk about. Wait, okay. Do you have any comments about Red Heat?
I really don't. I barely remember. I think I've seen it once because I remember Jim Belushi, and I remember something about it being Russian. I think even wasn't Bridget Nielsen even in this.
I don't remember.
I could be wrong.
So wait, all right.
We need a Google guy. We need a guy just sit there and Google our bullshit. Yo, Google guy.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. Let's talk about Twins because I have a lot to say. I love Twins.
I love Danny.
Twins was hilarious.
Yeah, it was. Well, just the idea that they're trying to pair these two guys off as twins.
But did you hear? This is gossip. Who knows if it's true or not? But it was in the work to do a second Twins movie, but to have Kevin Hart in it. So to have a black guy to be another triplet, I guess. You can't call it twins.
I can see that.
So I don't know why it didn't happen, but it was in the works for it to happen. So Danny DeVito, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Kevin Hart.
I mean, the fact that they're all still alive. I mean,
yeah, they're all still alive. They all could still do it.
And Danny DeVito just does crazy shit. Oh my God,
he's good.
Did you see the Danny DeVito as Wolverine?
Oh boy!
No, you've never seen that. Oh my fucking God! I don't know who made it, if it was legitimate as far as like what they were gonna do, but you know how in Deadpool, how he had to go and find all the different Wolverines,
and then he had the little,
and one of the Wolverines was gonna be Danny DeVito, and he's like, oh,
that was so hilarious. I could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
Because what he Jackman is 6 foot something, 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
But then they got, everybody complained how tall he was. So what?
Yeah, I didn't really care too much. I mean, I'm not a comic book guy, but then when they did that, the dude who was accurate to the scale of Wolverine,
yeah,
it just looked so wrong.
It just jumped off the stool.
Yeah, it looked so wrong. All right, now going to the 1990s, and we have Total Recall.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I find this movie to be better than the remake.
Again, I agree with that.
I don't feel like it's still, still kind of dystopian, futuristic, but again, like there's no reason for it. I mean, the original one still holds up. The effects done by Rob Bottin are a little aged. Some aren't as good as others.
The whole shaking the head on Mars and the eyes are pumping out. I love it.
But,
well, back when I first saw it, like, oh my God, this looks so real. and you couldn't figure out how they did it. Well, I couldn't figure out how they did it. It's all movie magic, but then once you get older, it's like, oh, this is how they did it. It's a,
chick with the 3 tits.
oh, that's classic.
That Quado. Got a hemorrhoid like Quado. All right. Let's see. Kindergarten Cop. It's not a tumor.
Oh, classic line.
So bad.
Every single time. Oh.
All right.
So yeah, Kindergarten Cop was cool because it started off as an action movie, but you didn't realize. Well, I guess because you saw the title, and you saw the trailer.
Well, it was one of
Tons
those
of kids
action
in it.
movies, kind of like in the little bundle of a kids movie too. It was okay, but again, I talked about this last time. I just can't stand movies with kids in them, and that's just a movie with kids in them. I just cannot deal with that shit. Terminator 2, Judgment
Classic.
Day. Yeah, man, definitely.
Classic movie.
The effects are still good. I mean, it's not horrible.
They still hold up. Everything holds up.
Luckily, like back then, they got really good at like doing computer graphics for metal.
Yeah.
Like if they were going to do like an animal or something like that, it would just look kind of fucked up. But like the effects, like they really were good at like making metal, and the liquid metal was still pretty good.
Do you have a favorite part of that movie? Terminator 2, not the first one, the second
No.
one. You don't have a favorite part of that movie?
No, I don't really like Terminator 2.
What?
Yeah. So
okay, wait. Okay, let me ask you this: you like the first one better, or the second one better?
I love the first one. Like,
okay, the first one was good. First one was more horror versus the second one was more action.
And then I think that's what I liked about that. And so the second one, there was the big Guns N' Roses hype and everything, and then I don't know, it's just like it just seemed like more of a kids movie, and maybe because there was a young John Connor in it and everything. But
once they went to Skynet to blow up everything, from that point on, everything was like flawless to me. Okay, of course there's errors and but everything was like it was action on a high paced level. I'm like, you've never seen a movie. Yeah, movies have, action scene, plot points, action scene, plot points. Then they, gotta still tell a story at some point. But from Skynet and on, it's like this is all action. It tells a story, but it's all action. So I'm like, I've never seen that much action in a movie.
It's a good movie. I'm definitely not saying that. I definitely respect it.
He picked up his extra arms in the helicopter.
No.
You didn't see that point? So as he flies the helicopter up under the bridge to shoot at Sarah and John and the other Terminator, he's got a gun in hand.
Oh, the liquid guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has an extra arm and he's shooting at them. So he has actually 4 arms altogether. He's got to fly the helicopter with 2 arms, and then you got to shoot the gun with the two more arms. So yeah, if you don't watch it on slow mo or repeat or whatever, you don't catch it.
There was definitely some cool parts of it, but I actually really liked Dark Fate, which kind of wipes out the other sequels.
Yeah.
I didn't like the other sequels at all. 3, 4, 5. I don't know, man.
The third one, it's just they try to take all the action scenes bigger and better.
They did, but honestly, I don't like the
I don't
actors.
like the storyline.
I don't like the storyline.
Yeah.
I don't like the actress. I don't like Claire Danes.
Yeah.
But Dark Fate was cool because essentially comes in and shoots John Connor dead right off the bat.
Because you don't like kids.
Someone listened, finally. Finally, someone listened. We're like, let's make this for Muffin. Muffin wants to
kill kids right off the bat. Get them out of the way.
Right. But then, like, having the chick Terminator again was cool. Not like the other chick Terminator was cool. Like, she was hot, but she wasn't, like, hot and kind of like when you looked at her, it didn't look like she was going to fucking kill you. Where this chick looked like she could beat the fuck out of you.
In part 3, the only thing I kind of respected is that she never changed the expression on her face at all.
Right. Yeah.
Because Arnold's almost like that. He does it. Well, that's why he made him smile in number two. He never changed expression. It was stone cold robotic.
But those models were supposed to be like emotional and shit.
Did you like the one with who's the one that had a fit on set? Christian Bale.
Yeah, so no, I don't. I did like the fact that they did the young CG.
I did. Okay,
so that was kind of cool.
That one surprised me in the theater. I went to go see it in the theater. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh my god, I didn't know they were bringing him back. Oh, it's CGI.
Yeah.
But still, that was a surprise because.
But I didn't like him as John Connor though.
Yeah. That part I agree with that. All right, next one.
Last Action Hero. I saw this once.
But I liked it, but I wasn't a great fan of it. It wasn't like, oh my god, it blew me out the water. Like, this is great. It was just an action movie.
It was like, it was just something you would see on like a Saturday morning matinee.
I like the fact that they put the liquid Terminator in it. As he walked in the police station, he was walking out.
Oh yeah.
That cameo made me laugh. So I remember laughing out loud. Because my thing is, did nobody know who that was? It was like, did I only want to see that? That's dude from the other movie. It is. It happened what? 2 years after that.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, yeah, I recently watched the next movie on the list, True Lies. I recently watched that movie about a month ago. It holds up. I think it's good, except for a few things, but still, Jamie Lee Curtis is bad as hell in that movie.
Dude, she's just bad as hell.
Yeah. So
she's one of those actresses that started in horror movies and didn't shy away from that type of thing, and she wound up having a big fucking career doing all these big action movies and shit like that. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis is a fucking force to be reckoned with, man.
I just wish she would stop doing Freaky Friday movies.
Yeah, that was just recent.
Break your ties away from Lindsay Lohan. I'm sorry, but stop doing Lindsay Lohan movies.
I thought Lindsay Lohan died of an overdose a long time ago.
She's still around, dude. She just won't go away.
She's like herpes. All right. What else we got?
All right, next page.
Look, we have writing on the show.
Junior was funny. Junior's next movie. Junior, he got pregnant. And my thing is, nobody wants to get no dude ever wants to get pregnant.
No, I actually did not see this movie.
You didn't see it?
I did not. No, so I don't necessarily have an opinion on it. Although I do remember the cover art.
Yeah, the cover art. He's all pregnant, holding his belly. So.
I mean, that's the way I feel right now.
It's every guy past his 40s. So next one is Eraser. Do you like Eraser?
I have to read to see what it is.
Eraser, they had a cool ass gun in it. The gun could see through, it's like an X-ray gun, and you could shoot.
So basically, they erase people's identities. No, I've not seen this. It seems
really
interesting.
You got to go watch.
It's not that I haven't heard of it. I guess I just never took the time to really kind of sit and fucking deal with it.
After that on the list, I think that's his last great movie, in my opinion. Eraser was a good movie.
All right, well, Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way was comical. Sinbad, I love Sinbad as a comedian. But after that,
I don't think I've seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember that?
And you got Batman and Robin here.
Terrible.
It's dog shit. And not just anyone in particular, but they just it wasn't a Tim Burton movie, correct?
Yes.
There was supposed to be a part 3 by Tim Burton. For whatever reason, it was scrapped, and they went with this.
Because number 2 it was not for kids.
Right.
And that's the only reason why they did not go with part 3 with Tim Burton.
So badass.
First one and second one is.
But 2 is so badass.
The fact that we keep talking about 1 and 2, it means a lot.
Yeah. Oh, and then The Flash. I wish that they would make a recut of that fucking movie and make it Batman 3. Right? Batman 3 with Flash in it instead of the other way around.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
So that was the best thing about the Flash movie is that Batman was
Batman 3.
Batman was in it, and he kicked ass in that movie.
Yeah, it was bad.
Flash is like, all right.
Yeah,
I almost felt like a sex afterthought.
No, it was so heroic too, just to see just the Michael Keaton Batman after all this time, and then just throw fucking down, man. Oh my fucking god, you're like yes.
But in the Batman and Robin movie, I want to know how heavy that suit was. It looked heavy as hell.
They were like foam latex, so they were like
No, no, no,
thick.
not the Batman suit. I'm talking about the Arnold Schwarzenegger suit.
Oh, that. Yeah.
It looked metal. I don't know if it was whatever it
No, it was
was.
probably
It
foam
looked
latex or
heavy.
plastic. Actually, I think it was mainly plastic. But I didn't look. I mean, like so, like I recall like Freeze from like I wasn't a big comic book, but like the animated Batman.
Animated Batman.
So that's where a lot of the characters that I really was familiar with and everything. And then like Arnold Schwarzenegger as Doctor Freeze to me just didn't make any sense.
Victor Freeze.
Yeah, and I don't know. I wasn't into it. I just
Well,
didn't like
okay.
the movie at
The
all.
cartoon and the comic version made sense. The movie
Yeah.
didn't
No,
make
no,
sense.
the movie was dog shit all the way around because they tried to stylize it like a Tim Burton movie.
And it wasn't Poison Ivy in that one too. I didn't like her in that movie either.
Yeah, Uma Thurman.
I mean, I like
Again,
Uma Thurman, but I just didn't like her in that movie.
right? Yeah, she wasn't right for that role. Like that movie failed a lot on so many and in everything. It failed on the casting. It failed on the story. It failed on the look of it. I think they tried to do so much for nothing. It was just dog shit. End of days. So I just watched this here recently.
Really?
Yeah, because it was for some reason it was on my mind and I couldn't figure out why it was on my mind. So I wound up watching it, and it is a dog shit fucking movie, man. I fucking wasted whatever time it was to fucking watch that, and it's not a good movie.
I like that it was satanic, but beyond that, I don't like it.
Yeah, no,
It was.
yeah, it was not good. There's nothing really to spoil to it either. It reminded me of just like a bad John Carpenter. You know, like a really good John Carpenter movies, and then there's
Yeah.
really bad John. It just reminded me of what was that Prince of Darkness? It was kind of that vibe of just dog shit. I don't know. The vibe of dog shit. That's my new show. The vibe of dog shit.
All right, now we're in 2000s. 2000 movies with Arnold.
The Sixth Day. This is about cloning and
Cloning.
stuff like that.
Cloning. Yeah.
This one was okay. It's
Talking about cloning, I'm going to briefly mention this. Have you seen Playdate? Nope. Playdate is Kings of Queens. Kings of Queens, Kevin James. Crap, I forget that guy's name. Okay, you know who Kevin James is. He's in an action movie with the guy who everybody's online been saying that he should be the next Batman, and that's the only reason why I watch it. I like Kevin James, but this guy, I gotta look it up. This guy, everybody's saying he should be the next Batman because his physique is huge. This dude is like amazingly body built, and then he has okay, it's a comedy movie, but there's a lot of action in it too. That's the real only reason I'm bringing it up because they clone a lot of shit in here. But anyway, the point of this whole thing was, as I looked at it, I kept thinking, should this be the next Batman or should it not be the next Batman?
the dude.
Yeah, hold on. Why did I just say play date? I gotta look this up right quick. All right, yeah, Kevin James and what's the guy's name? Oh, here's the cast: Alan Richardson. This dude.
That's it.
Okay, he's hey, he sort of slightly reminds me of Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think about Chris Hemsworth, and when Chris Hemsworth is at his physical best, they almost you can put a wig on this guy. All right, this is next Thor movie.
Kevin James is no slouch. Like that motherfucker is the best. Like you saw that movie Bring On the Boom.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
But have you seen Becky?
Becky.
So there's two movies, but there's going to be a third one. But it's Becky, Wrath of Becky, and then whatever this third one's going to come out. I think it's coming out next year. So if you've never seen Becky, I'm not going to ruin any of it for you. But Kevin James plays the bad guy in this, and he is so yeah, that's
Come on,
Batman.
that should be a Batman. And he's tall as hell, dude. So I'm like, yeah, this dude should. It could. I can see him being a Batman, but he's very comical in this movie. So I don't want a comical Batman, but at the same time, if he's serious, I can see it.
Yeah.
because Batman is a physical threat to everybody. So I can see him being a physical threat.
The one thing I hate about Batman movies is that the whole and Christian Bale did it the worst, but doing the Batman voice where there's it sucks so bad to the point where like the Adam West one sounds good, right? Like to the point where you just want groovy Adam West Batman. And it's like, because Christian Bale, he's trying to have a conversation, but the whole time he's all in the back of his throat and everything. And I hate that so bad. It really takes me out of the whole fucking movie. Where the fuck were we?
We was at In the Days. In the Days had a clone. It's a clone.
No, six.
No. I'm sorry.
Sixth
day.
All right. You want to do another shot?
Yes. So next, okay, as you point the shot. Next, we're on the Collateral Damage. It was a decent movie. It wasn't great. It wasn't wonderful. It was a good action movie.
I do remember seeing it, but I don't remember what it was about. So apparently, it must not have been that great.
Terminator 3, The Rise of the Machines. That was a decent, good movie.
Yeah, it's okay, man, but like it's not anything like I'm glad that the Dark Fate is out because the Dark Fate just says farewell.
Yeah.
No more.
Okay, so
The Expendables.
The Expendables. Okay, it was. Oh wait, let's do it. You want to smoke? Or you want to do a shot?
We're gonna do everything. You want to smoke the shot? Oh, that's so wrong. So, if I remember correctly, he wasn't on the first one. So it was a big thing for him to be on the second one. Well, it was like I remember seeing it, but I remember it just being a pissing contest between him and Stallone.
So my thing is, this should have been y'all's last movie ever. Last movie ever. I don't care what y'all do to this movie.
Like out of the senior home.
Yeah. Go home. Just stop. Arnold and Stallone, y'all look like y'all have had enough. Go home and sleep this off.
Stallone looks rough. Actually, Arnie looks rough now. Arnie looks old. And like people
Stallone
are like,
looks old.
Yeah.
I love these guys, but
y'all
need to stop.
Yeah.
And I got a friend of mine who watched the Tulsa King with Stallone in it, and she keeps saying you should watch it. He's good in it. And I've seen reviews say he's good in it. I don't want to watch it. I'm like, he's past his prime. Like when he did one of the last Rambos, I'm like, all right, he's done.
Yeah.
I love him as an action hero, but he's done.
I mean, he had his time. The fact that these guys are still coming out and trying to do this, just it's a money grab. Is what it is.
But my thing is, have y'all not made enough money that you can take care of your family and generations to come?
No, they think of how much money that they've lost through marriages, drugs, expenditures. I mean, IRS. All right, The Last Stand, the small town sheriff faces off against the notorious drug lord.
It was just decent.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, that's even recent too. Yeah, it wasn't that great. Wasn't he kind of like a bumbling cop in that too?
He was a cop, but he was a fat cop.
Yeah, like he was just like not like a badass.
Anybody could have played that role.
Yeah,
but he had to do something for a paycheck.
Right.
I did like Escape Plan, at least the first one, and then Stallone was the better one of that one. They in a prison that was on a boat, or I don't know whatever it's called, a raft boat, whatever, in the middle of the ocean. So they're trying to find a way to get out of this prison. Escapable prison. So I like that one.
Yeah, I really don't remember. I don't think I've seen it, especially if it was a prison out in the middle of the water.
So it was okay. So the rest of these I can tell you shit about. Terminator Genesis. I like that one because it's AI. AI is about to take over. That's what it's going to be about.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I'll get to you less.
I saw Maggie because it was supposed to be a zombie movie.
I fell asleep during Maggie because I rented it.
Yeah, it sucked. It was like, so it has the chick from Zombieland.
Yes.
And you would think the chick from Zombieland in a zombie movie along with Arnold Schwarzenegger would be great, right?
Not enough action.
There was nothing in it. It was dog shit. Yeah.
I was like, nope, this is not for me.
I didn't see Aftermath. I didn't see Killing Gunther. Terminator Dark Fate we just talked about.
Yeah, that's sort of it. And then we go into just...
All right, so now we're going to do Thanksgiving. What are we on time? How are we on time?
Hold on. 45 minutes.
Great. Perfect. Right on schedule.
It's up to you, however you want to go, dog.
Thank you for tuning in. Make sure that you please subscribe
Like,
right
subscribe,
down
and
there.
share, and act like you know us.
Something like that. I don't know. Hey, put in the comments if you want us to cover something in
Yeah,
particular.
yeah. If you have any comments, suggestions, and somebody said, okay, I had a guy tell me he likes what we do. He said, keep doing what you do because this is great. By all means, y'all are doing something that okay. Because you remember Sarah?
Mhm.
Sarah, her brother, he watches our shows all the time. So Sarah's like, look, you've condensed it down to something that's tolerable. And he said, I appreciate that. I'm like, well, dude, I'm gonna keep doing it.
We've been
So
condensed down to tolerable. That should be the name of the show, condensed down to tolerable.